It's getting very exciting here. Well, One Direction have sold more than 4 million albums in just 6 months and are the first ever British group to debut at #1 on the US Billboard charts with their debut album. They're #1 here in Australia and in 13 countries, and they join us now for their first ever live Australian interview. Please welcome Louis, Harry, Liam, Niall and Zane, One Direction. This is incredible, boys. Congratulations. Hearty congratulations.
Thank you.
How's it all going? You having fun?
Yeah, really good. I mean, it's amazing to even be here in Australia and I've travelled this far. The plane journey was massive, boys, so it's great to be here.
I have to say, this is an amazing place.
Yeah,
You
guys didn't waste much time. You arrived yesterday and you were straight onto Sydney Harbour and straight into that water. I mean, we're approaching colder temperatures here at the moment.
We're
Didn't
from
feel
the
it?
UK and that's it's very hot for us.
You have to commend Louis on his bravery. He was first, straight in the water.
Yeah.
No problems.
Well done.
Now, yeah, it was a pretty rough day. There was a little bit seasick at all. No seasickness?
No.
Everything was fine.
It was good, yeah, really good.
We did notice that one of you was captured in the hotel room. It was kind of a grainy photo, and it showed one of you having a little tattoo. Now, I don't know who it was. I don't know who it was, but we're going to have to get all your shirts off to confirm who it was.
You don't want to see that.
I wouldn't exactly place a bet on that one, Harry, if I was you.
Yeah, come on. Guys, could you have imagined that things would end up like this at this stage in your careers when you first got together?
I think, you know, when we first got put together, we were kind of taking the competition on the X Factor like week by week, just having a lot of fun, and you know, the stuff that we've done now is more than any of us could have ever asked for, and we're just having such a good time. It's amazing. We obviously have amazing friends. We owe everything that we get to do to them, so that they really are amazing.
It's quite amazing how it's happened too, because I know that teenage girls are onto things much quicker than the rest of us oldies certainly are. But the transition to go from that show and become mainstream, and I think in several countries worldwide you're #1 now, that is a massive leap.
Like
massive
you know,
leap.
when you were reading there, like, saying that we had 4 million albums sold in 6 months, like, I literally got goosebumps, because
we didn't even
we don't really know what it's an amazing feeling to hear that, you know, because we don't expect it really, you know.
Do you remember?
Everything's moving so quick. Yeah, that was kind of what it is.
Yeah.
But I know it wasn't that long ago, but do you remember the first time you heard one of your songs on the radio? You just...
Actually, in the studio at the time, it was the day when it first got announced, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And, yeah, it was so strange to hear on the radio, but you were in the studio, so you didn't really realise it. But like in the car, I think afterwards we heard it again later on. So it's just so surreal.
You don't feel like that person on the radio is you. It's still really surreal for all of us, really.
And then to go to where you are now, and to be surrounded by this hysteria, this mayhem that is the girls, the sensation of it all. Is it hard to retain yourselves in all of that? I know it's only been quick, but is it hard to maintain your own private lives and your own selves in that
I think
big
you know,
thing?
we all kind of keep each other grounded, and we have a really good team around us, and you know, our families are really supportive and really good at keeping us grounded. So I think, you know, it's important that we have each other for that. Obviously, like, since we've been over here, the fans, it's been absolutely crazy. Like, we really like going out and seeing our fans and stuff, and it's been a bit of a new experience for us because local police and security and stuff have not been letting us go out, so that's been a bit weird, but you know, we want to see these guys, so it's
We always
nice.
try.
The only time we might not go out to see people is actually when their safety is at risk, and you know, we don't want to anything's happened to you guys. Yeah, you say that now.
So we could never go out together, I guess.
You guys are going to be at the Logies on Sunday night.
Yes.
Carl is, of course, last year's Gold Logie winner.
Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Can I just suggest, for the sake of not too many headlines, do not go out with this man on
No, it's
Sunday
dangerous.
night.
It's dangerous. And don't worry, Logie is not kind of some weird condition that you can get by going out. It's actually an
Can I just please compliment your socks?
I was literally
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Look at that stuff, guys.
That's a gold.
Give it up for the sock. Well, that's why you won.
Thank you.
That's a gold bogey right there. Hey, listen, we might go to the audience for a question or two.
She's excited. She's excited. More than anyone.
We got Phoebe here.
Go to Hannah first, Dickie.
Yeah, Hannah's a superstar.
Phoebe.
Hello. When did you guys first develop an interest in music and performing?
Bless you.
Just when we were little, I think we all did like different things at school. I think mainly was the thing like just doing like little productions and stuff. How old was I? Probably.
Off the top of your head.
Oh God, 12 or 13.
Well, 10. Played Oliver in school play.
8. I was in school choir about 8.
Over to you, Harold.
Yeah, about 9.
I was like 16, so I'm...
You're a late bloomer.
Yeah. That's what they call me.
Saga.
That's a very cheeky look.
Hey, we got Bailey over here too. Bailey, what's your question?
What's the weirdest thing anyone's ever asked you or said to you?
Somebody once asked to lick my face.
Yeah, just...
Did somebody ask to lick your eyeball as well?
That was Harry, I think, that was.
That was a strange night.
Yeah, we won't go into that.
Yeah. So hold on a minute.
Hey, Rebecca, you got a question?
Who are your idols and why?
Michael Bublé for me. I heard he's quite big down here.
Yeah, he is. If you've got a Bublé song that you want to just...
Yeah, he's just he's a great performer. He seems like he's up for a good laugh, and he's just an all-rounder, really.
As far as groups go, probably like for all of us, like Take That.
Take That, yeah, they're really
They
good.
did. They smashed it.
Michaela, what's your question, sweetie?
How did you come up with the name One Direction?
Great. Over to Harry's.
Harold, how do you
So
do
cute.
name?
I don't know how to clap it.
But well, basically, like before we kind of met up for the first time to practice, we were just like texting each other like names constantly, and then I kind of thought what might sound good when the X Factor man said it. So then I text the boys that. Text the boys that, and then they all seem to like it. So
It was actually one of the first names.
Yeah,
It was
it
the
was.
first 10 names,
yeah.
isn't it?
It was
Yeah.
Cool.
Crazy.
Josie, what's your question?
How do you cope with all this? Like all these fans and all these...
Yeah, no, I don't think it's something you really have to cope with. We just kind of enjoy it, you know. We're just, you know, boys on the road having a laugh, and then you guys just come out of nowhere, so it's a lot of fun.
Got a couple of questions up here. Embla?
When was the first moment that you were walking down the street and you realised you had made it as a performer?
I don't think you ever really do that. I think it's important to not kind of say, like, this is where we've kind of done it. I think, like, you need to make sure that you're always on your toes and making sure that you're trying to be better and setting new goals and stuff to make sure you don't kind of become complacent and stuff. So, for us, we just want to keep having a good time and working hard and see what happens.
Cool. Millie?
Hi, boys.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, boys.
Hey, boys.
I'm Millie. I was wondering what your favourite desserts were.
That is a great question.
That's a good question.
That is a great question. And it's a hard question.
Larry, you kick it off, because
Yeah, one by one.
Jesus Christ.
So much good stuff to choose from.
I'm struggling as well.
I'm going to go for cookie dough.
I was literally just about to say that. You smashed
Like, it's like a half-cooked cookie.
soft centre.
Really warm, soft centre.
Ice cream on top.
Ice cream, you're laughing.
I've got a feeling you're a bowl licker. Like, do you like the stuff...
It's a family show. It's a family show.
Early morning TV.
You know what I mean?
It's late night in the time.
Exactly. Somewhere in the world it's 11 p.m. No, you know when you make a cake and before
I
you
am
put
that
it
guy.
in the
I'm just
tin...
having a go.
Exactly.
I am that guy.
Exactly. I knew there was a connection.
Anything else, Lisa?
No, that's it for now.
There's the gold look.
Hey, Shona, what do you got? Hey, Shona, what do you got?
I was wondering, where do you guys think you'll be in 10 years' time?
Wow.
No idea.
Literally.
Well, it's hard.
I think such a difficult question.
Yeah, because, you know, getting to this point now is so difficult to, like, predict doing this. Like, we never expected any of this, so I think, you know, we just kind of...
Go with it.
We just go with it and just see what happens, yeah.
In 10 years, so...
We just want
we're
to
doing
keep
tomorrow.
making good music and having fun, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it.
There is one girl here that was at the airport yesterday. That's little Hannah. Hannah, would you mind standing up, darling? She was at the airport yesterday. She was very emotional about seeing you guys yesterday. So I do want to see if Dickie can get one question from Hannah.
Yeah, of course. Boy, oh boy, you've been a busy girl, huh?
Whoa. Whoa.
What would you like to say to the lads? You've been following them around. Now here they are in the flesh. You're on live national television all around Australia and to lots of people around the world. Watching on illegal satellite dishes and all sorts of things. They're #1 in 13 countries. No pressure. What's the question?
Thank you, Mike.
Why don't you come down and give us a cuddle?
Yeah.
Come on.
No way!
Stuck to my chest.
Isn't that sweet?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Hi, Ben. You okay?
Yeah.
Right, so did you have a question?
Yeah.
There you go, Hannah.
Hey,
Thanks, love.
just a quick one.
Have you got any questions?
You think about it,
Yeah,
Hannah,
you
for just a
save it
second, but Harry, while you're up, I want to admit to you right now and confess that I do have. I'm a happily married father of 3 kids, but I do have somewhat of a man crush on you. And
You've got similar hair, I think that's what it is.
I just wonder if I could have a little
Hair envy.
Hug it out, man. Hug it out. Yeah.
That wasn't strange at all, I swear.
I think that's illegal in some countries of the world.
Doesn't he smell good?
They smell incredible.
Now, boys,
Shower every day.
That was fun.
I've counted so far this morning 17 separate marriage proposals towards you guys that I know of. There's probably more out there.
Can I make it a team?
Obviously, all of these girls would love to date you. Is there any chance?
Yeah, of course, yeah. If you like someone, you like someone. Whether they're a fan of the music is another thing. If they're a fan of the music, it's a bonus.
Because I know that almost all of you are single, except maybe Harry?
No, just me and
Harry's with Carl.
Yeah.
Harry's
Yeah, good point.
Harry's a newlywed.
I'm with him for his Logie.
Who is single? Who's single?
No.
Hey, listen, guys, I've got to ask you. Sorry. Are you...
No. That's just for the girls.
How did you feel when you heard that your Australian concerts had sold out like that?
It was amazing. We were in America, and you know, there was tickets going on sale for different things so we were like, this is absolutely incredible. We're the other side of the world. The thing we find so amazing about going to these different countries is like, yeah, we haven't been to these countries that we're #1 in and stuff. So it's amazing to try and get around. You know, obviously a lot of people want to see us, so we have to try and schedule in to get to all these places. And it was amazing to find out that we'd sold out down here.
How many people queued up for concerts? How many people queued up for tickets? Yeah? Well, there are hundreds of thousands of people around Australia. There are so many people that missed out on concert tickets to see you this time. Liam, you've got a pretty big announcement.
I've got a little bit of an announcement.
2030.
In 2013, we'll be back again doing a big arena tour. I got so nervous doing that, though. I was like, oh, gosh.
Well, you won't just be back.
And all these girls will be just that fraction older boys, you know?
You won't just be back. It is a full national tour. You're going all around Australia and New Zealand. It's going to be the full enchilada.
It's going to be a big one.
Yeah.
You can say that.
Big arenas, so more people get tickets.
The big arena tour.
Before we let you go, we've got some quick questions for you. You're obviously all great mates, but, you know, a bit of healthy competition within the group, I'm sure, is a good thing. So let's work through it. Who's the best dancer?
Me.
Okay. Gotta prove it?
Yeah, just a little something.
Okay, who do we think is the best singer?
That's a tricky one. All of us Together in the chorus.
That's a good answer.
Who's the best with the ladies?
Harry.
That was unanimous.
I love Harry, yeah.
Okay, you'll want to hear the answer to this one, girls. Who's the best kisser?
Check this one out.
How do we know who's a good kisser in the group?
Obviously, we don't know.
I mean, I know we're close. We've not all kissed each other in our spare time.
Fair enough. And who spends the most time getting ready?
Louis.
Louis.
It used to be Zayn, but then Zayn kind of got like, just get out of bed and do this thing.
Okay.
Well, you know what, boys? It's been a great. It's been a great pleasure to have you in. A great privilege because you both. The thing about you is you're great role models for these girls. You're in, you know, for us dads, you know, our daughters are in safe hands with you guys, and that's a good thing. At least what we can talk about.
Harry.
Harry, let's stay away from Harry. But thank you so much for coming.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations on all your phenomenal success. We look forward to seeing you at the Logies on Sunday. That's going to be great fun. And thank you for making the Today Show the first stop on your Australian tour.
Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, One Direction. Thank you, gentlemen.
Boys, anything you'd like to say to the crowd before you go? Anything you'd like to say to the crowd before you go?
Thank you very much, guys, for coming.
Thank you.
Koala bear!
Yes!
Is it illegal to touch a koala bear?
Is it illegal to touch a koala bear?
Yeah. I heard it was.
I heard they're dangerous.
Yes, they can be.
They can get really ugly if you. They scratch. They shouldn't be happy.
They're quite randy.
Yeah, they're randy. Thank you, boys. You boys take on. We appreciate it. Thank you very much. Nice to see you.
Thank you very much for your time.
See you later.
Thanks, mate. Thank you, mate. Good to see you. Thank you, boys.
Just a little reminder, the album is out now.
Still on, Dickie?
I think we're still on. Hey, don't forget to buy the album and the tour DVD out next month.
Well done, boys.
Good job.
Okay.
All right. Lisa.
You okay?
Not really.
You're all a fluster, aren't you?
I am a little bit of a fluster.
Look, he's pretty hot, so there's a lot of girls here who understand. You're having a hot flush, actually.
Yeah, I know what the teenage girls are feeling now.
There you go.
Here are the top stories this hour on Today. Doesn't get much better than that.